So, liebe Leute von heute, herzlichst willkommen zurück hier bei Genshin Impact für die PlayStation 4, wo wir dann heute das erste Kapitel, zweiter Akt mit Song Lee fortführen werden. Im letzten Part haben wir natürlich dann auch nochmal Versuch gehabt mit 5, verwobenen Schicksalssteinen, hier auch nochmal unser Schicksal herauszufordern, in der Hoffnung irgendwie einen 5-Sterne-Charakter zu kriegen. Aber hey, wie es zu erwarten war, hat es nicht Warte mal, wo müssen wir denn jetzt hin? Wer hätte gedacht, dass wir jetzt, zurück nach Mondstadt in die Gegend müssen? Damit hätte ich jetzt auch nicht gerechnet. Aber gut, denn nun sind wir aktuell dabei, die Abschiedszeremonie bzw. Begräbniszeremonie für Rex Lapis vorzubereiten. Und dafür brauchen wir jetzt natürlich auch erstmal Nachtjade. 3 Stück haben wir im letzten Part ja gekauft, aber um zu sehen, welches davon, funktionstüchtig ist, oder anders ausgedrückt, welches davon von guter, reiner Qualität ist, müssen wir es jetzt erstmal sehr stark erhitzen.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the nation of wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Ah ja, schön zu wissen. Mit Alkohol kenne ich mich beim besten Willen nicht aus.
That's the pot. It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it.
Egal.
It's a bit late, but we gotta cut the line.
Ja, drängeln wir uns halt ein bisschen vor. Einfach ein bisschen vordrängeln. Geht doch dann. Ja, einfach ein bisschen gutes altes Vordrängeln. Gut, wir haben uns vorgedrängelt. Alles exzellent. Können wir jetzt den Kochtopf... Warte mal. Hey, was willst du denn noch hier? So. Wer mich einfach so hinterrücks angreift, der wird auch angegriffen. Gut. Zeit für ein bisschen Kochen.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Tja, jetzt ist das unser Versuchslabor.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the 3 is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
Na gut, wenn's denn sein muss. Let it burn!
Retribution!
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such
Oh, die nerven!
Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Menschenskinders, diese Viecher nerven mal wieder. Kann man hier beim besten Willen nicht in Ruhe seine Jade kochen? Tja, anscheinend darf man das wohl nicht in Ruhe machen. Och, Menschenskinder doch mal. Irgendwie nerven die heute. So, wo ist die letzte Nervensäge? So, ein bisschen übertrieben. Aber besser zu viel übertreiben als zu wenig. Warte mal, ist er immer noch da? Nein. Gut, erledigt. Also weiter zu unserem kleinen Kochexperiment.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hairy churls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Tja, ist wirklich nervig aktuell mit diesen ganzen Nachtjahren-Heinis. Alter Schwede, was ist denn jetzt hier auf einmal los? Woher kam denn auf einmal diese Super-Explosion? Gut, jetzt einmal nochmal zurück zum Feuertopf.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
Ja, die Nummer 3 ist es.
Shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some Jade, shall we?
Okay, können wir den Splitter nicht holen? Nein, anscheinend nicht. Also gut, dann gehen wir dann erstmal zurück zum Nachtjahr der Händler und nehmen dann die Ware Nummer 3. Wir sind jetzt mit dabei. Erstmal noch ein bisschen abwarten. Und dann gehen die Vorbereitungen für die Beerdigung von Rex Lapis in die nächste Runde. Also dann jetzt erstmal wieder abwarten. Tja, Eile mit Weile. Während wir jetzt erstmal wieder zurück auf den Rückweg sind, hat der Besitzer sich sicherlich schon einen Tee gemacht. Okay, und jetzt sag auch mal hier wieder. Tiefste schwarze Nacht.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Ja, ich möchte die Nummer 3.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous Jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liua Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liua will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Also dann lass mal die Köpfe nicht hängen.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Tja, es gibt also noch Leute in Liua, die nicht nur an Geld denken.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier?
Tja, hier, ich hab es.
That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Tja, das nächste Mal nicht den Mora-Beutel vergessen.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Na gut. Dann gibt es also jetzt erstmal wieder was zu essen. Hoffentlich hat er dieses Mal sein Geldbeutel dabei. Denn wir werden sicherlich nicht bezahlen. Kann es eigentlich sein, dass ich jetzt in die falsche Richtung laufe? Ja, ich laufe wirklich in die falsche Richtung, wie es aussieht. Warte mal, in welche Richtung muss ich jetzt eigentlich laufen? Tja, irgendwie zur Hälfte Richtung. Zur Hälfte richtig.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Tja, das lassen wir uns alles vom Grafen zurückerstatten.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for the rite.
Tja, derselbe Ort wie bei der Adeptenzeremonie.
That's right. The Liyue Qixing have acquiesced to using the same location.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. I wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Da ist doch was faul.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Tja, was wollen Sie mit dieser Zeremonie erreichen?
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Haben wir nicht eigentlich schon die richtigen Seidenblumen? Geh und kauf Seidenblumen. Eigentlich müssten wir die Teile doch schon haben. Aber jetzt muss ich wirklich mal richtig auf die Karte schauen. Wir müssen dorthin. Wir könnten zwar auch hinlaufen, aber ein kleiner Teleport schadet dir jetzt auch nicht. Bislang jedenfalls nicht. Also irgendwo sind wir jetzt falsch abgebogen. Wie es den Anschein hat.
silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Ah, mein Gott, nochmal. Ist das die späte Rache dafür, dass ich gesagt habe, an Paimon könnte man knabbern?
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens. Though, lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Naja, man weiß halt ein bisschen hier und da.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
Nicht schon wieder. Was haben wir vorhin darüber gesagt, dass du deinen Mora-Beutel nicht schon wieder vergessen sollst?
Forgot to bring money again?
Naja,
Zhongli.
das sind wir doch schon gewohnt.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Tja, und somit haben wir nach Edelstein auch schon mal
Now that
Blumen.
we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
Naja, man kann das so sehen wie Paimon, aber wenn er sagt, irgendwelche Leute an einem herumschnüffeln würden, ja, das ist ja schon
I'll wait
Belästigung.
for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Da fragt man sich doch jetzt eigentlich, was kommt nach Edelstein und Blumen? Sicherlich irgendeine Art von Geschenk. Aber was schenkt man einem verstorbenen Gott? Da fällt einem so eigentlich überhaupt nichts ein. Na, wie dem auch sei, wir sind jetzt gleich einmal drüben mal wieder bei der Abenteurergilde angekommen.
I just like to make people smile, okay?
Und dann sehen wir gleich mal weiter, wie viel wir jetzt eigentlich noch, upsala, zu erledigen haben.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Jo, Lan, kannst du Duftessenzen kochen?
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is... Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Chimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Wer soll die denn jetzt sein? Eine Wahrsagerin. Soll anscheinend hier irgendwo um die Ecke sein. Gut, hier haben wir sie ja schon. Die Wahrsagerin.
Hello, how may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Tja, Kiming, kannst du Duftessenzen kochen?
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yingar?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Tja, ob das jetzt so eine sichere Quelle ist? Ich weiß ja nicht. Wo soll denn jetzt, er sagt, diese Frühlingsduftherstellerei denn sein? Anscheinend ganz schön versteckt.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
So hört es sich auch
What can
an.
I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
Wir haben diese 3 Arten von Seidenblumen ausgesucht.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
Es ist für Rex Lapis bestimmt.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Na gut.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
In der Dadauper-Schlucht?
Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths.
Ist doch fast das
Somewhere
Gleiche.
closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
Na gut, dann schauen wir doch mal kurz im Wan Min Restaurant vorbei. Wo auch immer das jetzt mal wieder liegt. Ist gleich hier um die Ecke? Das ging ja schnell.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
Nein, bin ich überhaupt nicht. Ich weiß überhaupt nicht, wie man Duftessenzen herstellt.
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Aha.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Diese Art von Wasser also überhaupt nicht.
You at the Wan Min restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Ugh. Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Tja, wie einfach. Einfach ein bisschen Wasser aus dem Eimer.
May have overeaten.
This water will do nicely.
Ja, echtes Abwasser.
Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it.
Ist ein bisschen notgeil, naja,
You
junge
need to
Dame.
keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Ziemlich viele unterschwellige Botschaften in ihren
Now
Sätzen.
use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Schon gut, ich hab schon verstanden.
Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers.
Ja, gut. Oh Gott, nochmal. Was für eine komische Frau. Na gut, das soll also hier die Werkbank sein? Das ist noch mehr Alchemie als Werken. Na gut. Öl, schleierhafte Fügung. Okay. Bergbüro irgendwas. Und das Öl des geheimen, was weiß ich. Alles fertig erstellt. Ach, und jetzt müssen wir der Tante erst darauf wieder die Düfte geben.
Wow.
Und es gibt auch noch Chop Suey.
Exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled. You must take care to control the heat during this process. So please focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Tja, unter ihrer Anleitung konntest du ihr helfen, die Duftessenz herzustellen.
Perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Aber darum ging es mir doch gar nicht.
Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right...
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
Aha.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful. Come and hang out with me.
Nö.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Menschenskinders, die hat mir vielleicht ein bisschen zu viel gesabbelt. Und wir müssen, er sagt jetzt hier hin? Also weiter entfernt kann es so jetzt nun wirklich nicht sein. Naja, aber solange wir dadurch dann jetzt erstmal, ja, mit der Anbeterei oder mit der Bestattungszeremonie fertig sind, ist ja dann alles gut gelaufen. Na gut, weiter im Text. Geosymbol. Aktiviere dich mal vollstens. Gott, weiter geht's.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not 1 less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Tja, geheime Geliebte opfern.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies.
Bergbrokat opfern.
This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
Schleierhafte Fügung opfern.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
Tja, mag wohl die dritte Duftessenz.
That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
Tja, die Kiezing und der Graf. Was sind ihre wahren Motive?
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Nämlich die 3 Fragezeichen.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why is he gotta be so secretive this time?
Tja, gute Frage, nächste Frage. Auf jeden Fall die nächste Mission hier abgeschlossen. Innere Welt. Als nächstes also mit Madame Ping sprechen. Erstmal sehen, was für eine Errungenschaft wir jetzt hier haben. Wunder der Welt. Nebenbeschäftigung des Frühlingsduftes. Gut. Gut. Tja, damit hätten wir jetzt auch erstmal wieder einen kleinen Teil des großen Ganzen abgeschlossen. Mal sehen, dafür würden wir jetzt mit Madame Ping, würden wir dann 575 Abenteurerpunkte kriegen. Okay. Nicht verkehrt. Und damit würde ich jetzt erst einmal so sagen, tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal, wo wir dann Madame Ping aufsuchen werden, um dann erstmal die Glocke der Reinigung oder Läuterung, wie auch immer das Teil jetzt hieß, zu kriegen. Und damit seid ihr mal tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal, bis dann und ciao.